Okay, we are live.
Turn the radio off.
Jason just brought the dogs water, so they won't get in the way. And Dee is riding Augusto. We worked him pretty consistently. When I found out what he was, then we had a bunch of people looking at horses that were not his type, and so he got a little R&R. And now he's back on. I put him up in the work schedule on a really regular basis, because I think this horse will make a really cute academy horse. Now he's got one shoe off, and you are going to hear a chain on there, and I've talked about chains before. It's just one. Dee, when you can, right up here, and I want to show it. And the reason is because he's a little out of balance. He's got a shoe on one foot, not on the other. So he was gated. I think I keep saying but it's was gated. Keep coming, and you're gonna notice he's got splint boots on. He's got bell boots on. And either back him up half a step or move him forward half a step. Whoa. There it is. There's the chain. And you can see it when it's on him, it doesn't even hit the cornet band because the cornet band's covered up. It's just to add a little weight to balance out the shoe. These are not heavy chains. He is not blistered. His skin is not sensitive. He does not get sore. There's no blood. There's no limping, no head nodding, nothing. This is just to balance the horse. Okay, he can go on out.
I have a flat tire.
What?
He says I have a flat tire.
He has a flat tire, yeah. That's what Dee calls it. And we're gonna show this horse, and then interesting about everything going on. Somebody made a comment about us about showing rescues, and that it was another rescue, and I want to explain what we do, because the way it looks, you don't know what we're doing. The rescue itself, unless I have an absolute dire need, does not pay to send horses to a horse show. Northwind Stables takes them. They're my trailers, my trucks. We take them. And most of the horses that go are either leased out. We're in the process of getting them out of Saddlebird Rescue's name, because that is misleading. We had them in another thing, but in another name for the lease horses and stuff like that. However, because of the rules in registration and stuff, what we had them in was not, we'd have to spend quite a bit of money to be able to use that name, and we're not spending extra money. All right, if I need to test out a horse, we can take them. They do go with Northwind. Northwind does do all the hauling and stuff. And I don't just let anybody ride them. We have somebody that is a trainer or capable. If I need to use a horse, that we've got one that's looking for a home, and I've got a customer that needs it, like for academy, which is what we have. We do not have a bunch of show horses sitting around here. We have a couple that were donated. If I have to use a horse, then the customer pays for it. Okay, so this is SBR Augusto, and you're going to see him kind of trotting a little different. Turn his head to the rail just a little bit and straight. It's taking him a little bit to get used to the shoe off. We have not done a lot of bidding work on him. Dee, see if you can shorten your margale if he'll wear it. We're going to see if we can get him to drop his nose.
Shorten your martingale.
Just up on top, just a little. And when this horse is shot up and you get him right in the bridle, he actually has fairly decent motion, but we don't have show shoes on him. We have plates like anybody would put on their horse trail riding or whatever, and we have no shoes behind, which for him being is a gated horse, It's better off to have no shoes behind anyway. It helps him trot. Now we put a little more pressure on him. Whoop. Talk to him. Try changing diagonals. Oh, I had my hand on. I think it's in the office. Whoops. Just keep him slow. He's wanting to canter. Don't let him drag you around. This horse has been pretty good about not being ridden for a week or two, and then you get on him, which is nice. I think he'd make a really cute academy horse, and you probably, when you get him fit up more, and there he goes, and worked more, I think he'd be could go to any academy show. He may even go to smaller shows as a country pleasure horse. But right now he's not even shod closer, hasn't been worked that way. For D? She can do, didn't you number him like I asked you for D? Jason? Would you go in and number rescue show? Okay, sorry, I asked Pat to go number our horses. It works a lot better if everybody numbers their horses so our guys don't have to come out and ask who's next. All right, when you get down to the end, trot a circle. Now I'm videoing him. This is gonna be a longer video because we're not just doing this to show somebody. We're doing this to work him. And so I'm not gonna show you just a couple of minutes worth and say, but he is up for adoption. He's a nice big horse. I think he's around 16 hands. He's been kind. I'm gonna ask Dee on camera how he is to deal with and how kind he is. Okay, and walk. Come in a minute again. I want to talk to you about this horse. Okay, this horse goes out with other horses, correct? Is he kind or is he the boss?
He's like middle to low man.
Kind of the middle to low man out there. He didn't bother anybody. It's easy to catch.
Yeah.
How about brushing?
He's good to brush. Good
Is
to
he
vacuum.
quiet on the cross ties? Okay. So this is a very kind horse.
Good for the farrier, good for the vet.
Okay, if you didn't hear that, good for the farrier and good for the vet.
Clip's good.
And he's easy to clip. I like this horse a lot. This is a horse that I may be considering for our lesson program. We've had somebody want a horse that I was going to adopt, and so anyway, I have agreed to let somebody adopt that one because it is in demand, and we're willing to take another horse and work it. So this is one of the ones I was kind of thinking about. Okay, let's reverse, Jason. You can reverse and walk and then trot. I like this horse a lot. He was gaited. He might rack, but that's not the way I would go with it. Oh, Ruger, come here. Just stop by the door and have him come out. Just keep going, Dee. Ruger, you get into so much stuff. So Ruger's new thing is he gets in the back seat behind you and then reaches his head over and puts it on top of your head, exactly on top, and then he pushes down. It looks like you have a Ruger hat on. And that's good as long as you're not eating anything, but if you're eating anything, he's drooling on you. Just go back to the rail. I want you to...
I'll get away from him.
This horse, I'm sure, has been shown. Do we know who he is? In fact, I gotta have Mark check that. We sent those in. Well, I don't think we know who he is yet. Keep his head straight, Jason. Okay, go ahead and trot, Dee. Ruger. Whoop, there he cantered. Just flex him down. Don't let him raise up. Easy. Just hold him a little bit and let him trot. There you go. Ruger, no. You can't go left, right. If you go left, right, you're going to make him rest.
Where is it?
Kind of up there on the edge of where they, oops, sorry. Just hold him a little bit. Touch him. Don't let him do that. Just let him walk a minute. It's not a, what is it?
Got the Russian stamp.
Oh, it's a brush?
Oh,
Oh, I see. Okay. Whoop, whoop, trot. Turn him loose. Just turn loose. Totally, totally, totally. Whoop. He's gonna rack a little bit. Don't post when he's not trotting. Turn loose. You're not turning loose. He can't do that long. Push him. Now, whoa, trot. There you go. Is gated. That's one of my own terminologies. So anyway, about the showing. So if the rescue is there, depends on who's riding it. Sometimes we use them, and that puts miles on them, and I can analyze them a little more. But if the person's using them to show for like Academy horse or something, they pay for the horse to be there. If we need to test it out for something, I have some questions, then we pay for it. As in Northwind, not SBR. In case you didn't notice, I went to not just me, we all went to the expo in Pennsylvania, and in doing so, we met a very nice lady, and she ended up adopting 2 of our rescues that we just got, Winter and Baker, and it was my concern that I did not pick them out. It was my concern they weren't saddlebreds. One of them looked like it was a saddlebred cross, the other looked like a standardbred that was maybe raised by the Amish. Wonderful horses, but I was a little concerned, and sure enough, she saw their pictures in the booth and came and had the vet come out and ended up adopting 2 of them. Let him trot again. Just turn loose. There you go. You need to post and trot before you take back. It didn't work. You can't do that. Don't hold him. Turn loose. All right, now tell him whoa, trot, and don't stop. There you go. This is a little hard to tell when he's way down there, an ant size, when he's racking and when he's not. So my guess is I know he canters. He's gonna canter better this way than he did the other way. I think he'll swap leads behind the other way, but we'll see. Oops, lost the horse. Okay, now walk. I don't know how much I can say about this horse other than I really like him, and I don't have his chart in front of me, so I can't even tell you how old he is. Teenager. And as Jason would say, he's brown. All right, let's canter. Remember, turn, cluck, don't kiss. You gotta let his hip come off. Right now is there. There you go. There you go. As I thought, he was gonna canter pretty good this way. Okay, and let him walk. And Jason, we're gonna reverse. Very good, Dee. And we're gonna reverse. Okay, we're gonna ask him to canter. Just turn. Let him go forward. There you go. Oh, that was pretty good. See if he stays in it. I hope he does. That's good. Excellent. Walk. Yay. Pat him. Pat yourself on the back. That was a good start. You can come on in. I really like this horse. After I hang up with this, come off this one, we'll do another one. Come on, Andy. I'm going to call my husband and see if he can track down what happened to the DNA. We don't seem to have results or find out who this horse is. All right. Talk to you later. This is SBR Augusto. He's a wonderful horse. I don't think we don't think he's super old. I seem to remember he was maybe middle teens or low teens, but okay, talk to you later. Bye.